Money is energy. Here's a magical technique you'll want to listen to often. It will help you earn money, manifest wealth, and attract cash from 1 to 1,000,000. Because this isn't just a practice, it's a ritual to realign yourself with abundance. This frequency, this reminder, awakens the receiver within you, opening forgotten doors. The technique is designed to direct money's flow, whether $1 or $1,000, straight to you. You don't need to close your eyes. Listen while driving, walking, working, or before sleep. The issue doesn't start outside. It starts within. Now, the moment has come. Money will chase you. You won't need to chase it, because once your inner space opens, wealth revolves around you. With these words, a new code activates in your mind, a vibration that effortlessly attracts abundance. Everything is energy. Everything is frequency. Soon, I'll share the magical technique to manifest money quickly. Believe it or not, you've never heard this before. These are secret methods. So before we continue, like the video and comment, "I deserve this." Now, you're ready. Let's dive deep. You are energy. Your thoughts, emotions, breath, voice, existence, all are vibrations. Money is a frequency too. When you tune into it, align with it, money flows effortlessly into your life. Money isn't about effort, it's about alignment. Listening daily doesn't just replay words, it tunes you into money's frequency. The universe's infinite abundance flows into your energy field. No resistance, no struggle, just natural harmony. Now, set an amount. 10, 100, 10,000, or 1,000,000. The number doesn't matter to the universe. 1 and 1,000,000 are the same. Same energy, same effort, just different permission. The universe doesn't want your effort. It wants openness. You deserve this wealth. To be free with money, to provide the best life for loved ones, because you were born in harmony with abundance. Now, imagine a safe filled with gold, cash, and gem symbols of abundance, and it's yours. But the key isn't in your mind, it's in your energy. By tuning into this frequency now, you're unlocking that door. With this awareness, universal wealth flows toward you. Repeat, "I am worthy. I am ready to receive. Wealth is my natural state." Saying this encodes a new reality into your subconscious. The old belief, "I don't deserve it," dissolves. No more struggle, only permission. No forcing, just aligning, opening, receiving. Every breath brings you closer to wealth's energy. You've always been this energy. Now you remember. Instead of fighting money, you're learning to dance with it. And this dance is the smoothest path to wealth. Making money isn't hard. Maybe you were taught the opposite, that money demands effort, that hardship comes first. But now, you're embracing a new truth. Making money is easy. To the universe, 10 cents and 10 million are no different. The difficulty was only in your mind, or rather, in the old beliefs ingrained in your subconscious. Now, you're deleting these limiting programs and installing new codes. Money isn't a reflection of your mind's vibrations, but of your beliefs. You receive only what you deem yourself worthy of. From today onward, you repeat these words, not from your mind, but from your soul. "I am worthy of this. I deserve this abundance." Because this isn't just a sentence, it's an energy imprint. Every time you say it, it shifts the frequency of your cells, and as you repeat it, your subconscious accepts the new reality. You're transitioning from a self that doesn't deserve money to one that magnetically attracts wealth. This transformation continues even as you sleep, because these words bypass your conscious mind and go straight to the roots. Even if you listen to them while driving, part of your mind is being rewired, and each time you open up a little more. Energy requires no effort. What resonates with you already finds you. Reading these lines now is no coincidence. This message is a response to your inner call. Now take a deep breath and never forget. Money isn't your enemy. It's your friend, your closest ally. It's time to stop seeing money as a concept you fight against and instead transform it into an energy you rise with. You're calling it into your life, not just to take it, but to expand with it. Money comes to help you realize your vision, provide a better life for loved ones, and be a light for others. The most beautiful part? As you attract money, you open the door to abundance for others, because success breeds success. As you heal yourself, others are drawn to your light. Maybe today you only attracted 100 lira, but this is a sign you've opened the universe's energetic channels. The door is cracked open. And as you open yourself with trust, that door will swing wide. It's not about how much you attract, but how long you can stay in that frequency, because money seeks consistency. Emit a stable frequency, and money will flow steadily. The universe only asks you to prove you're ready. Money speaks to you not just when it arrives, but when it leaves. Are you ready to hear its language? Old fears, shame, and feelings of inadequacy are fading. A new you is emerging, one who sees money not just as a physical resource, but as a spiritual flow. You realize wealth isn't just in your bank account, but in how you wake up, the morning air you breathe, even the quiet in your mind. This awareness lifts you from the old world into a new reality. No more surviving, only opening. Opening to receive, hold, share, and grow. Now say it aloud, I am receiving right now, in this moment. Because the subconscious hears the present, not the future. Every sentence you speak now writes itself into your field of attraction. I am wealthy. I am energy. I am an open door. And abundance flows through it, ceaselessly, effortlessly, graciously. You were born rich, as name. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. This isn't just motivation, it's the key to creation. When you hold something in your mind, you've already created it energetically. The image forms within, emotion activates it, belief anchors it. When these three align, reality shifts. Most live from the outside in, taking the external world as truth. But creation works from the inside out. What you give space to in your mind multiplies in your life. That's why imagining isn't a game. It's an energetic call. Money comes not just when needed, but when deserved, and deserving starts in the mind. The universe reflects not what you want, but who you are. Close your eyes for a moment. It doesn't matter how much money is in your wallet now. What matters is this. Do you feel rich? Can you breathe as if waking in a luxury suite? Can you feel you're living the life you want? If yes, you're already on that frequency. And frequency is everything. Money is a tool that responds to it, like a radio tuned to the right station. That's why visualization isn't fantasy, it's frequency calibration. The clearer the image of money in your mind, the clearer the manifestation. When you see yourself holding dollars, sharing freely, using them for freedom, your subconscious records it as real. It can't tell imagination from reality. You're training your subconscious daily with every thought, every belief. This training either pulls you toward poverty or wealth. That's why your words matter. Phrases like, money is hard, income is limited, or I don't deserve this, disrupt your frequency. On the other hand, phrases like money comes to me effortlessly, I am a magnet for abundance, and wealth is my birthright send signals of confidence to your nervous system. Once you start trusting yourself, the universe yields to you. Wealth is an energy field. To enter it, you must align your body, mind, and spirit. That's why every morning you should ask yourself, am I acting like a wealthy person today? Do you carry this energy in your decisions, your posture, your words? Because the universe recognizes you not by what you say, but by who you are. If you think, feel, and act like a wealthy person, you are wealthy. Reality is simply a delayed reflection of this energy. And yes, delayed because sometimes what you envision doesn't appear right away. But this isn't a no, it's a not yet. Like a seed, you plant it, water it, but it doesn't sprout on the first day. Keeping your faith during this waiting period and staying in the energy of wealth is crucial. The secret: don't lower your frequency based on external circumstances. Reality takes shape outwardly when you remain steady inwardly. As Bob Proctor said, hold it in your mind first, then hold it in your hand. Now notice the energy you're in right now. If you feel lightness in your heart, a spark of hope, your energy is rising, and this shift unlocks money's magnetic field. To attract money, first, envision it boldly. Your task is to keep your mind open. The universe speaks in images and emotions. Money is as fluid as your imagination. If you see it freely, it flows freely to you. You're reinventing yourself now. This isn't repetition, it's elevation. And you're not alone. With each sentence, new pathways form in your mind. Your nervous system is coding a new reality. I am wealthy is no longer a wish. It's a truth resonating in the energy field, pulling you toward your potential. The universe asks only one thing: are you truly ready? The universe is boundless, nothing is missing. The only limits are in our perception, the only barriers in our beliefs. But now is the time to release those old constraints. Because as you read these words, a new space awakens within you, the space of abundance. This is your true nature. You don't need to chase abundance. You only need to remember. Wealth isn't acquired externally, it's summoned from within. Now, repeat with me. These aren't just words, they're frequency statements. They're vibrations you send to the universe, and when it hears them, it responds, I am receiving money now. I am wealthy. My new beliefs that I deserve success, that I trust myself, that I am worthy, have made me magnetic. These beliefs aren't just thoughts. They're commands wired into your nervous system like new code. You're now thinking differently, vibrating differently, and this shift is felt before it's seen. Manifestation begins within. I am attracting money to me like a magnet, because money's nature is attraction, and your energy directs its flow. Fear stops money. Trust lets it grow. Stop resisting money. See it as a partner. It carries energy just like you. Respect it, and it respects you. I attract money easily because I've released the struggle mindset. Behind every hardship in my life was a belief that easy means worthless. But now I know. Ease is sacred. Flow is sacred. And money loves flow. Struggle isn't a virtue, it's an old habit. Now I choose ease. I choose peace. I've released all doubts and fears. Now I sense money's vibration as my ally, my partner. Money is no longer a threat. Our relationship is new. The old stories, the old patterns, the generational wounds, all behind me. Now I trust money because the real issue was never money, it was my self-trust. And now I trust myself, the journey, and the universe. I am excited to attract money and build wealth. It's not a chore, it's a dance. Not an obligation, it's a game. Playing with money, delighting in abundance, greeting new possibilities eagerly each morning. This passion drives me now. It wakes me up early. I rise with anticipation. Knowing today opens another door to money. I can't wait to start creating wealth because I'm no longer searching, I'm remembering. I see the abundance already here. I feel the flow that's always existed. That's why every moment is a miracle, every breath an opportunity. My eyes, my mind, my heart are open. Money comes to me. In fact, I'm receiving money and building wealth even while I sleep, because my subconscious is now programmed. Night is when my mind is most receptive, and even then, I keep my frequency steady. My thoughts, feelings, and intentions are aligned. That's why money flows to me, not only when I'm awake, but also when I'm asleep. I am no longer bound by time. My space is open. My energy is welcoming. Money and wealth are my birthright, and I effortlessly attract all the money I desire, because I was not born lacking. I am not inadequate. I am chosen. I am created. I am a source, and this source never runs dry. The amount I desire isn't just a number, it's energy, and I carry this energy. Every cell in my body knows this. Every breath I take remembers this. Yes, abundance is my natural state. Now, close your eyes. A light shines in the center of your heart, golden, bright, and soothing. This light grows, overflowing from your chest, your hands, your mind. Your surroundings are filled with golden light. This isn't just a metaphor, this is energy work. Reality is shifting in this moment, because you are no longer the old you, and money senses this. It's drawn to this light. Maybe you weren't born wealthy. Maybe money always felt out of reach growing up. Maybe life taught you to save, to endure scarcity, to wait and accept. But it's time to leave that story behind. Know this: being poor wasn't your fault, but staying poor is your responsibility. That may sound harsh, but it's the truth. Truth can be uncomfortable, but discomfort is the first spark of awakening. Look around at people less knowledgeable, less curious, even less intelligent than you. They may be living the life you dream of now. And you're still asking, why am I struggling so much yet stuck in the same place? The answer is simple. They're in the right vibration. You're just struggling. The truth: hard work alone doesn't bring wealth. Society taught you to glorify labor, but never the laws of energy. Money is energy, and energy responds not just to intention, but to frequency. If your subconscious still vibrates with scarcity, no matter how hard you work, money will evade you, because unconsciously, you're emitting a frequency money can't match. Rhonda Byrne once said, "When you want to attract money, focus on wealth. You can't bring more money into your life while fixating on lack. So if you want more money, focus on abundance, not scarcity, because energy follows your attention." When you say, "I don't have money," the universe doesn't ask, "Do you want more?" It simply replies, "Understood. No money," and mirrors that back to you. Here's the hard truth no one tells you. Money isn't earned through sweat alone. Money comes to your energy, your mindset, your self-belief. If you feel rich inside, money must follow, because when mind and body align, the universe can't resist. You might think, "This isn't realistic for me." Those old voices still whisper, "Money doesn't come easy. You need connections. Good people don't get rich." But these aren't your beliefs. They're inherited from those who came before you. And if you cling to them, your reality won't change. That's why manifestation isn't just about dreaming. Manifestation isn't a technique. It's a state of being, a state of wealth, a state of harmony. True manifestation happens when your subconscious mind shifts into that state. It's not enough to just want wealth. You have to feel it's already within you. You have to align with the frequency of that wealth, Remember, the universe doesn't care. Only emotion can break down the barrier between mind and reality. When you feel as if you already have something, your body and mind start to believe it, and your subconscious records that emotion. The message I already have, it is sent to the universe, and that's when money starts flowing in. Nothing that doesn't exist within can exist outside. That's why you must build it inside first. You must feel it inside. And this building isn't done with words alone, but with energy. What raises your energy is the excitement you feel waking up in the morning, your prayers filled with gratitude, and every small moment you feel worthy. Make a new choice today. Say, I won't think the way I used to. Awaken the powerful version of yourself, the one who already knows. Money comes to me easily. I am not worthless. I deserve abundance. With this inner acceptance, when you close your eyes, you won't just be dreaming. You'll be building reality. Your mind is no longer sabotaging you. You're now in control. And when you direct your mind toward wealth, the universe has no choice but to respond. That's the magic of money, and that's how you use it. Yet most people still treat it as a secret, when the truth is right in front of you. As Ernest Holmes said years ago, what life gives you is a reflection of what you think and feel, nothing else. This isn't just theory, it's a universal law. When applied, the result is inevitable. But this law isn't based on prayer, wishful thinking, or coincidence. It's based on conscious mental responsibility. In other words, it works not by begging the universe, but by fully believing you already deserve it and already have it. Money is energy, and the universe is entirely neutral toward it. It won't reward or punish you. It simply reflects what you affirm. If you constantly focus on lack, difficulty, or inadequacy, it will only reinforce those patterns. As Holmes said, the universe is like a creative mirror. What you are, it is. Whatever you tell it, it says yes. So leave behind the identity addicted to struggle, the old you who fights endlessly but never progresses. Make room for the version of yourself who isn't afraid to ask for more. Build a self that desires abundance and has the mental strength to hold it. Because, as Holmes taught, you can't receive the physical equivalent of what you haven't first created mentally. Whatever you call into your life, you must first embody. This is where true transformation begins. You're no longer responsible for the external world's actions, but for your inner world's beliefs. Live by intention, not reaction. Your energy is programming reality. Holmes's radical message was, stop reacting, start creating. Most people's poverty isn't due to the world's injustice, but to the old mental records they carry, fears, guilt, and limiting beliefs absorbed from family, society, school, and religion. Without updating these, external reality won't change. That's why Holmes taught, change your self-image and form will follow. First, change who you are. If you think like a poor person, calling for wealth is a contradiction. An energy field rooted in scarcity can't receive abundance. The frequencies don't match. When frequencies clash, reality stays locked, and unconsciously you declare, I'm not ready. So craft a new self-image, not a false ego, but a version free from struggle, one that doesn't feel lacking, an identity unashamed to ask for money but unwilling to sell its soul for it. True wealth, as Holmes said, is multidimensional. It's not the number on your screen, the weight of your wallet, the make of your car, or your home's location. Real wealth starts with inner peace and awareness of existence. If you want more money in your life, hit subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell icon. We're here almost every week, to empower you with the law of attraction. See you in the next video.